we are finally with you. Super late start, but we're here and we're going to try to get a snipe to start out the stream before we get into a little Blacktop action. Take a look and see what is on the market right now at 3,500. It's all Havlichecks, and we're now 35 past. So we'll keep jumping in and looking for something mislisted. As I was getting set up, I was able to snipe a Latrell Sprewell, which isn't much, but it's something. Been trying to get going all evening. One thing or another set us back. So we're here now. Going to do our thing. We see that we went from an odd to an even number of Havlichecks. So it's possible the refresh has already pushed forward and nothing besides Havlichecks got posted at this price range. Been getting on periodically through the daytime, seeing some crazy stuff like Tayshaun Prince for 500 coins in the rubies. Unfortunately, these sniping wizards are so fast, you don't even get a chance to buy them. Hey, it's Fresh and Def is here. Thanks for still being around so late, buddy. Sorry to get going this late in the evening. I'm trying to find a snipe. And you pulled another amethyst. Rip Hamilton. I was looking at that Ray Allen on the auction house deal, and that looks like a good value. I may save up some coins and get him after Durant. Hamilton should probably play pretty well too. I think he's a good defensive player. So I think this is already refreshed, and there's just nothing but Havlichecks this window. I'll try it for another minute or so. Oh, there's somebody different. It's Chris Webber, and I don't want him at 35. So that was it. Let's jump up to $4,000. Make sure there's not a rare card out here at that price. Just a couple Sprewells. I have one on the auction house cheaper than those two are listed. I'll back out, look and make sure Durant didn't get listed cheap. So Rip Hamilton plays well, one of the new amethysts. Fresh to Death got it. What do you think about your Ray Allen? Did you take him to Blacktop mode or use him in my team yet? And we're not going to find a Durant that cheap, so let's go play one. We got Harden up next. Yeah, I had a feeling you would really like that, Allen, because you're such a good dribble up shooter, create space, and you knock it down from deep. I got a feeling that Ray Allen's pretty sweet for the way you play and for your skills to have one of the best shooters of all time on an amethyst card. So we get two slow centers, not the draft we wanted. At least we got Harden. And we got a match. We'll see who it is. Looks like a Atlanta Falcons fan, so that's cool. He's got Latrell Sprewell, Kawhi Leonard, and Walt Williams. So he's got three small forwards. Even though I kind of feel like Sprewell's mislisted. He played shooting guard quite a bit, at least in his Golden State days. So I don't know. I guess he could play either position, but to me, I always think of him as a shooting guard. Oh, wow. I didn't know that Hamilton's rating would be that high. So that's pretty cool. Rip Hamilton with the 90 overall, or not overall, but the 90 3-point shooting. Always think about Rip shooting a lot of mid-range and being so So good defensively, playing with that mask. As Arsenal gets on the board first, it's Ice Rolled Dunker. The gamer tag. He's got some uniforms that kind of look like the Golden State Christmas uniforms that we wear. Alternate of these, I guess is the way to say it. Kawhi can't shoot contested is what Fresh is giving me the heads up on. So we'll try to get out there and close out his shots. Looks like Kawhi is on Harden. Might be Sprewell, can't tell for sure yet. Maybe Sprewell on Harden. He's got Walt Williams going to the cup. We got Nene jumping around trying to shot block. Open baseline jumper is good. Trying to get into my 2K app and see what picks I got correct today and which ones I missed. And Harden's doing all the lifting offensively. I see the little speaker icon is on, so apology to you, Arsenal. I will pause right now and shut off the mic so you don't have to hear me do my Twitch broadcast. Party chat is on. I need to remember to do that right off the bat like we do. Turn it on the laptop or turn on the Xbox. So we got one shooter and two guys that can dunk it and pull rebounds for us. We lose the handle. We try to get it to Nene. Too late. Got deflected. Shot clock violation. And he rattles at home. For the lead, here goes Harden again. Finishes with the right hand. Draws the foul on Latrell Sprewell. Out to Walt Williams. He's wide open. That's a mistake. Maybe I should defend with Harden so I can try to at least have somebody fast on these little small forwards. Harden to the cup. Not going to finish with the right hand floater. So here's Spree. Switch out. And that goes in. Kawhi. I was told to not leave him open, but I did. Harden is the only offensive option, unless we get someone slashing for an open dunk. So we get him a shot. It goes in. Walt Williams kicks it out to Kawhi. He's breaking us down defensively, and we're down big to start out the night against Arsenal. Let's see if we can't hit a couple long shots here with Harden. That does not drop for us. Look decent. We get the overplay steal. John Sally's bringing it up. Over to Nene. Out to Harden. We'll let him launch it. Kawhi is there. He's not having it. Harden pulls his rebound. Goes back up. Gets to the harm, but not the hoop. Give a little pump fake. We keep launching with James. We're just not making any. Transition 2 is good. Well, that was actually a one-pointer, but this is an ugly game. Let's try and work on something, at least get better at this cut. Harden to Nene for the layup. He's passing it around, getting an open look. Harden gets a free shot, doesn't make it again from deep. And we're running back defensively, trying not to surrender a wide open bucket. He kicks it out. He's got Wizard wide open. And he's got one man against three to pull that offensive glass and get the outside bucket to go in. This is an ugly game. I shot that way too early. Deserved the miss. This is to win it. And it will not be a quick, painless death. He's going to drag it out here. Harden again. Late again. And it's another miss. I think he's 0 for 5. I need to have fresh log into my account so Harden can make something from deep. He can dunk it for us though, and he will right there. It's 13 to 7. He's working it around. Walt Williams, that's off line. Here goes Harden. Try to get the defender to jump at him and get out of the way. Finally get one to drop for James. He's trailing Spree. Kick out to Leonard. We're running out at the Walt Williams, the Wizard, and he misses. John Sally should have cut to the basket there. Harden hits again. This is kind of turning into a game, I guess. We're down by 2. He's got Spreewell. Out to Kawhi. We're late defensively. At least we got 11 points up out of that disaster. So if we got our shooting to work a bit earlier, maybe could have made it a match. We will flip a card and go to the auction house, as it's just a few minutes away. We'll see if we sold anything as well. I don't trust that gavel up in the little menu up top. Seems like I sell stuff and it doesn't update quite often. So we didn't sell anything. We got Latrell out there, and we got that Bulls uniform. So let's go take a look. We're a little early. I've been keeping an eye on DeMarcus Cousins. I bought one out a few days ago and flipped it for a good profit. It was listed at $25,000, so just keeping an eye on that occasionally. And then Ray Allen has this card out now that apparently is in packs fairly abundantly. Been seeing a few of those at a fair price. We'll just look and see if somebody threw one up real cheap. Doesn't look that way right now, late in the night. We see some for 38. I think I saw one for 35 earlier. So if I saw one for like 27 or something, I'd have to hop on it. So we're a couple minutes out until the refresh. Seemed like it took maybe 2 minutes late to refresh anyways, so we'll just look at John Havlicek. His dunk and layup look kind of weak. 3-point scoring isn't too bad for a cheap Ruby. He's got one-man fast break, defensive stopper, catch and shoot, finisher. Nevertheless, nobody wants to pay to have Havlicek. So you're talking about Ray Allen being easy to pull, right? Fresh, not Havlicek, because I know these Havliceks are like flooding the market too. So making today's picks, I think I'll go with Timberwolves, Spurs, Raptors, and the Kings. 4 games today. Yesterday's games are not showing me the winners, so I'll have to look it up after we do our snipe and see how many I got wrong. I'm at 50 past now, so we'll take a look. Hope to get a good buyout. Oh, you got the Dennis Johnson too. So you've been on an Ami run. That's 4 amethysts in the last 24 hours or so for you. Allen, Durant, Dennis Johnson, and Rip Hamilton. And we see CDR is in the house. Thanks for stopping by. We're trying to get a snipe in. Just waiting on 2K to show us a different card besides Havlicek. Fresh is on a good run. Getting amethyst off the pick board. And out of packs. Going to make his already strong club even stronger. Give him more options for Blacktop. With the good shooters. And it's taken a while to refresh. Last time I think it was 2 or 3 past. We see somebody new, Weber for $3,000. Might be a mistake, but I bought it. We'll see what Weber's going for. Probably just a small profit on that one. But profit is profit. And there's none for 41. There's one for 42. So we'll put ours at 41.5. And we'll enjoy the 1,150 coins minus the 10% tax. So we now have the cheapest Weber, and I believe we still have the cheapest Spreewell out there, so they should be moving along sooner or later. Right now it's going to be Sean Marion filling the void between the snipes, trying to get us a victory. He's got J.R. Smith running with him. And another Emerald is coming along. Rudy Gay. It's a throwback with his Grizzlies days. So I'm looking at the NBA scores. See how many picks we got wrong tonight. And how many we got right with the 2K app. And of course it logged me out. So I'm getting back into it as the match loads up. So I missed 2 games. It was picked the Heat to win, and I picked, as I'm getting scored on, the other one I got wrong, I believe, was the Buccaneers and the Pacers. It's not the Buccaneers, it's just the Milwaukee Bucks. Not talking NFL at the moment. So we're playing Pill Pushas. And he's got some grayed out looking uniforms. didn't pay good attention to his club. He's got Paul George. I was looking at the app and the NBA scores tonight. Not a whole lot. Just got on late, getting in a little show here, doing some streaming. Trying to grind out for that Amethyst Kevin Durant. I should be like my friend Fresh, just pull it out of a pack. He got him last night out of the packs. But we got the Amethyst Curry. And now we're looking for Kevin to join him because I'm a Golden State homer. I'm going to let the shot clock run out. So that's what I'm up to, doing some sniping to try to push that along and playing Blacktop in between. Talking sports, just doing our thing here on the stream. Hope you're doing well on this Saturday evening, early Sunday morning. Rudy Gay can't hit from the corner for me. And he's got George on the handle. Not sure who the other two players are at the moment that he has. We'll find out as we go along. Thinking about going to button shooting, but I still like the shot stick just because it can give you that double green bonus if you pull it back dead straight. And when you're going to the hoop, you can select if you want to go with the left hand or the right hand finish most of the time. As I turn it over, he's flying down the court, dunking it home. So that was Marcus Thornton. So he's got Paul George and Marcus Thornton against us. Marion losing the handle to George, and we get a steal. Here goes J.R. Smith. Took him forever to get into the leaping animation, so we just work it back out to him, and we get the green light release from Smith. Not really liking this guy's uniforms of that gray on gray numbering. I don't know who's who. He might be doing that on purpose. Not a terrible idea. And Smith launches and hits again. Smith providing all the points so far. He's got the transition shooter for the long 1 point make. Looks like Young Chintz 1989 is the gamer tag. And he's got Jay Williams, so he has a pretty good squad. Everybody can shoot it a little bit. We throw the lob to Smith. Makes a nice little reverse, but he doesn't get it through the rim, so it's not worth anything when that happens. Paul George flying up the floor, getting the dunk. Smith to the matrix, and he'll elevate for us. Jay Williams is on the handle on the left wing to Paul George. That might have actually went to Jay Williams, so I can't tell if it's Jay Williams or Marcus Thornton from behind. You can't see those numbers very well. I think I would have just left the numbers off, but it's up to him. And Marion gets the layup for us. Got a 2 point lead against our opponent, looking for our first win of the night. Last game we took the loss. Trying to get that steal. I don't know how low it will go. I saw it for 35 earlier this evening, and right now I just checked on it and it was like at 37. As long as they keep it easy to get in the packs, it'll probably keep dropping because the market's getting a little flooded with it. But as soon as they change the historic teams or lower the pack odds, which they seem to do after the weekends are over, I expect it would go up. So I think now is a good time to get in on Ray Allen. Maybe just set your auction house perimeters for the Amethyst Bucks, and however much you want to spend, like 33, 35. When he pops up at a cheap price, jump on him. Or you can be like Fresh. He pulled Ray Allen and Kevin Durant last night back-to-back packs. And today he pulled the Amethyst Rip Hamilton. So Fresh is on fire. He just invests by winning the lottery every day, which is awesome. I haven't opened a pack in a while, so I'm jealous. And we do not hit from deep. Transition foul. Paul George is going to get the ball again. Like Yao Ming was going for $8,000 or something when those Chinese New Year's were out, but now he's starting to climb in price as people are finding out what a good card that is to have for your My Team club. So I got a feeling this Ray Allen's going to be a popular card and will appreciate in price. Yeah, I've had decent luck through the season, but I haven't hit anything really good of late. So I decided I wanted to get these Golden State guys on the collection, so not going to open any for a few days. And I'll probably start saving coins towards the All-Star packs that I've heard are coming out on Tuesday. Marion from the right wing, the right wing drops the 2 to break the deadlock. Jay Williams, not going to get that in. We have possession. It's a good match here with the opponent. Rudy Gay just runs into his defender, bulldozes him out of the way, then lays it in. We got a shot to close out on the next possession. Williams over to Paul. And he's going to elevate with the right hand finish. Rudy Gay to J.R. Smith. We're going to ball fake and drive this in. Well, we thought we were. Jay Williams had other plans. Little lob to Smith. That was ugly. I don't know what 2K will do. I don't think I was paying attention to the game too much last season for any Valentine's Day promotions. Pink Diamond coming in the All-Star packs. I could see him maybe giving us a discount. I don't think they'll do a special pack for Valentine's Day, but I don't know. I'm usually wrong on what promotions are coming in the video games. Like Madden seems to throw me off quite a bit too, and they change it up year to year. So if I had to guess, I would say they will give us a little discount on purchasing packs. But if Fresh tells you there's a new pack coming, then you can believe it's going to be there because he knows quite a bit more about it than I do. Williams ball faking. Out to George. Marion kind of backed off too far. We grab him and shove him up against George. He's got a shooter. It's Marcus Thornton. And that doesn't go in. We can close out with any made basket here. We got Marion. Pass took forever, but he's going to get the dunk. And our timing is really good with the auction house. We're within a couple minutes of that next refresh. So we'll get our 3 flips, and then we'll get into it. See if we can't find another little profit maker. And we get a little MT. And some more MT. It's always welcome. And we get 3 MTs. 1,175 total. So Ray Allen. We just saw him for 37. I don't think I checked him again after. Maybe I did, but So there's a few there right at 37. So I would think that one has an extra gold badge. I would think you might be able to catch one at like 29 in the middle of the daytime, but you will be competing with a lot of other folks all over the auction house in the busy hours. But I don't think it'll keep going lower than it is now. And we're waiting on the 5 past new cards to show up. It's been running a bit late. I know some people try to call it out by the second when it's going to publish. I think they're running a scam because it seems to be pretty random, at least through Xbox. Maybe the other console and PC is more consistent. Someone got Ray Allen for 500. That's nuts. And I'm believing it too, because I've been checking here and there on the daytime on these rubies and seeing stuff crazy cheap. I saw DeMarcus Cousins Ruby Moments card for 1,100 coins, and I saw Tayshaun Prince for 500 as well. So I'm sure people are mistake listing cards for just the minimum. Those things must only last for a tenth of a second before somebody's buying them out when they do hit. And congratulations to whoever bought that. That is awesome to get them for 500 coins. We're not looking for diamonds and amethysts though. We're just sticking with the rubies because I've sort of learned what's abnormal at this point in the game with these cards. Make a little MT in between games. It's taken a bit to publish anything new here. A couple minutes passed when it should have refreshed now. And now it went to an even number. So either a Havlicek got bought. Oh, there we go. There's Russell Westbrook. We got him. C-Web for 1,500. Another user got that one. At least we got the Russell. I'll buy Lenny for 3. So we didn't get C-Web, but we got Westbrook there. Don't know what he goes for. I know there's a better Westbrook on the market, so it's not going to be crazy, but let's look him up. And Lenny goes for mid 4,000s, I think, most of the time. So Russell, we see him at 95 and 9. So let's drop it down to 9,000. Get an idea of what to price him at. Russell was a little bit furious with KD today. There's one that's just been listed for 79. I think I'll put mine at 89 and just wait for that one to pop off the market there. And then we'll look up Lenny as well. So Lenny's getting 57.5. So we'll put him at 57. This Russell has a little extra badging. I'll put him at 9,500. He'll sell. It might be tomorrow that he goes, but that was one of the better cards I've pulled out of the Ruby market and actually was able to purchase. Didn't think I was going to get it in time. So we'll put him for 12 hours. 9,500 coins. People put a little upgrades. He's got a single gold, a couple silvers over those other Westbrooks. So somebody can enjoy this one in their collection. And we'll get Lenny for sale. Just putting him for 12 hours because I don't want him to close out at like 6 a.m. here on the West Coast, and I won't be awake to relist it, so just let them float around for a bit till somebody decides they want it. So that was a profit-making snipe trip. Let's play another match. I have a feeling whoever that pink diamond's going to be is somebody that went off in an all-star game. But I don't know. I mean, there's been so many great players that have had MVP all-star performances, past and present. I don't really have an idea of who it would be. I think Ronnie tweeted out a picture of like a pink mountain deal. Looked like it was from The Sound of Music. So I don't know if it's maybe an international player. I don't know where that movie was filmed. Probably was filmed here in the U.S. or where it was set. But that might be a clue. And then again, Ronnie could just be trolling us too. So I find Ronnie and the Madden Guru guys to both be really annoying representatives. We're going to play against Diamond Elton Brand, Ruby Giannis, and Austin Rivers. Yeah, Magic went nuts, but there's a couple good Magics already out there. There's the Team USA, and there's the 92 overall. But I guess if there was a pink diamond, that would be pretty cool. And Kobe's already got good cards. I've been thinking about Kobe getting something different too, but it doesn't seem like they would throw out another one when it's the collection reward. Playing against Tenderonis. He gets the shot block. We got it out to Victor Oladipo. Should have probably launched it with him. And he strips it away from Jimmy Butler. Don't make Jimmy mad. You won't like him when he's angry. Antetokounmpo driving and dishing. And we got Joseph Playa going to be pause trolling us, I guess. I called it the Tenderonis, but I don't think that's it. I guess it's the Ternons. I don't know. Ternons. Oh, Karl Malone would be cool, especially if you got to pair him with that Stockton. I know there's some new dynamic duos now that they published out today. Yeah, and Paul George makes sense being on the cover. So we're just waiting on Josh Playa to decide to play on with us. Maybe he just wanted to sink a two-pointer and let the clock run out here. Shaq won't stop staring at me. I feel like his eyes are following me through the living room. Yeah, I agree. A lot of those are garbage duos, and then you got to have both players on the floor at the same time, so it doesn't really help me being primarily a Blacktop guy, but I still think it's nice that they have like I'm pretty sure I saw Magic and Kareem together and some of the pairings that really make sense. Guys that had a lot of success as teammates. I saw Rodman and Lambeer was one. The Detroit Pistons bad boys. And we get the steal. And a reach-in foul. Jimmy wants to elevate, and he will. He's got Giannis lurking, slapping it away and getting blocks on us, so work is cut out for Jimmy. He missed the shooting foul. This guy has a Sacramento Kings inspired custom uniform, kind of generic. Some of them look really good. Most of them don't. If you get a chance to check out Hoops uniforms, if we play him or if you end up being paired against Fresh F City, those look really nice. The red and white pinstripe look. He put in some time on it, just didn't slap something on there or throw a meme on him. Cycling it around. Looks like he's defending with Elton Brand, so we'll see if we can't have a good game with Cedric Ceballos. And Chaos is here. Chaos, I checked already. I missed 2 today on my tips. I got a feeling you're going to have outdone me again. Because I think I picked somebody you told me not to pick the other day. I think I picked the Heat and they lost. Or I picked against them. I forget which it was, but here goes Giannis to the rack. Two-handed hammer. I just had one of my better sniping windows too, Chaos. I got Russell Westbrook for like 3,000 coins. And I also got a Lenny Wilkins for around the same amount. So that'll be a little profit whenever those sell for me. I didn't think I was going to be fast enough to get the Westbrook because there was a Chris Webber there that was already bought out. But we were able to get Russell out of the grouping. Ceballos wide open. Knocks it in. So that is a pretty good boost to go from 80 to 87 with the Bosch Wade combo. I wonder if they won't end up making like trios or something later on. Put LeBron with those 2 former Heat players. Be nice if the Team USA cards got a boost as well, because those Sapphires just aren't that appetizing this stage of the game. So many good cards dropping. And they're so hard to get off the Blacktop board. Be nice if you could put them together and have them play like gold medalists. Works it over to Brand. Can that Brand shoot from the outside? Yeah, it can. Diamond Elton stretching the defense. We're down by 3. Now he has switched over to Austin Rivers. And we'll get the drive and dunk with Oladipo. I didn't realize that the Carmelo has a boost on it. That's pretty cool. I think I have that Carmelo Team USA. Never have played with it. The Moments Challenge had already passed when he came out off the pick board for me, so. And he pushes me out of bounds, trying to storm past him with Oladipo. Got a little stubborn. I'm aggravated that he has a couple bigs that can shoot from deep, so. Got to dig in here, see if we can't get a steal or 2. Get this turned around. I was watching the game and thinking, no, they can't give them a card because they lost. But I haven't followed it closely enough to know if players that had a big performance and a loss are getting cards or not, to be honest with you. I didn't think Durant did enough to warrant a card, even though it was pretty hyped and enjoyable game to watch. And personal foul on Antetokounmpo off the ball. Yeah, Russell, he did go off. He was trying to carry the whole squad for the victory there. Really valiant effort. Him and Katie were jawing at each other for a bit, and then Andre Robertson, I guess is how it's pronounced, had his forehead smashed up against Durant's. Thunder crowd were pretty raucous. I don't blame them. I would be upset if My favorite player left. Oladipo hands off to Jimmy. Jimmy with that left hand finish. We rode Giannis up the floor. He just wants to post it up here with Brand. He's got Giannis. We're trying to slap that away. We're out of position. The foul is actually good because he was going to lay that in. And we poke it free from Elton, but it's going to result in a dunk. Trying to run that down. Austin Rivers, faster to react to the ball. Double team out to the shooter. And we got to cut to just a single digit. Here goes Giannis onto Tecumbo. We got men jumping in front and behind him, not going to stop him. Down by 2. We're looking to create some outside open looks. Oladipo is slow for a small player. Out to Jimmy. He's got Brand on the switch. Trying to get Brand to fly by. Alright, we better get a shot up. And it gets blocked out of bounds. We got a cold player. I think that is Sabalos who just got blocked. Oladipo to beat the buzzer. And he will tie it up. Trying to steal that from Austin. Golden State Warriors fans on one of the forums, Golden State of mine, always say Austin Rivers sucks anytime the Clippers come up. Which I don't think is really fair, but whenever I see his name or see him come up here in the game, I think of that. So I would like to close this out and get the stolen victory. So we'll launch a 2. That's going to rim out twice. Turn-ons is playing pretty well, but he's let us creep back into this game. He's got the Greek Freak for the victory. Not going to hit that one either. So we both missed closeout shots. And that was a bad cross-court pass to Austin. Onto Tecumbo, working on Amethyst Jimmy. Jimmy, oh, I jumped with him. He was holding his ground, or I should have left him alone. And Splash City's here as well. Yeah, that Jokic card, forgive me if I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly, that is a nice looking card for a center. Good outside shooting, good athleticism. Oladipo in the corner. And he's going to rattle that in to give us a 1-point lead. Austin terminates his dribble. We see Elton Brand wants that post-up action. Rivers ties it at 15, so we're in overtime. Dylan with Diamond Elton. Cedric Sabalos kicks it out to Oladipo a little early on that kick out. Sabalos couldn't see it because of the scoreboard. I think it was a little too early on that launch. Onto Tecumbo to Austin. Back to onto Tecumbo. We are looking for a closeout victory. This guy's led most of the game, but right now he's got the ball in the tie. We have the defense smothering Elton Brand there, but he's able to knock it in. That was an impressive shot. So we're down by a basket. Oladipo out to Sabalos. Cedric's a little faster than Brand. He'll tie it up. So I finally beat Chaos on the NBA tips through the 2K app. He's been consistently better night in, night out. but I'll take it for tonight and enjoy my MT whenever it lets me have it. It always seems to lock for a few hours after midnight. Oladipo to Jimmy for the victory. Jimmy gets it, and we kind of stole that one. And we're just in front of the sniping window. It's actually... Oh, wait, we're late to the sniping window. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I thought it was 35 passes, 25 passes, so we're not going to get a snipe this time. We'll just jump back into play. Take a look if something has sold for us. After we flip these cards, we get a technical, the upper body card, and we get a point towards a prize. Let's see if something did get sold. Actually, we sold Latrell Sprewell and Chris Webber, former teammates. So we're still grinding for Kevin Durant. Should just keep an eye, make sure there isn't one really, really cheap out here. Been seeing Durant for low 70,000s. There's one for 68. We're getting so close to having the coins to buy him, but we're not going to get him this time. If we saw Curry for a crazy price, we'd buy it and flip it. All right, we got Klay Thompson up now. Klay is bae, is what Chaos usually says. I'll just say it first. Yeah, I messed up on that Heat game as well. We're going to get Scalabrini to play with Klay Thompson. Scal coached Klay for a couple seasons with Mark Jackson, and we got Kenny the Jet Smith rounding it out. Yeah, I agree. Once they make a diamond Giannis, and I thought he was going to get the diamond this time around. That card's going to kind of break the game. So we're playing Doug Christie, Robert Horry, and Paul Millsap. I think I played this guy before. He has really funky Space Jam style uniforms. Yeah, I agree with Fresh. If you had him running the point, he's just going to get so many blocks and steals, plus able to bomb it. That would be ridiculous. And I got a feeling it's coming at some point. So we're playing against Banter. His gamer tag looks like it's Camel. So either he's had it for a long time or that's one of the gamer tags that got freed. I guess it's been a couple of years now. And he got in on it. So that is a cool gamer tag. Scalabrini pulls the double out to Kenny. We get the double green release. So we're using Scal on Horry. I guess that's alright. We'll try that to start out. Scalabrini gets the swat. Klay in transition. I wanted to launch it, but the defender was coming out. Should have probably just dunked that with Klay. Alright, we got Kenny the Jet Smith. That is an ugly miss off the front rim. Yeah, I agree. Giannis could play anywhere you could put him. I think putting him on the ball at the point guard really just ruins your opponent's point guard, because you're not going to be able to shoot or pass with that long wingspan and athleticism guarding you. At least not do it well. Here goes Klay with the left hand. Dunk for us. try to slap it away from Ori. It's a reach-in foul. Be nice to get a quick game in so we can get back to our sniping. Our timing is a bit off at the moment. Clay over to Scal, sets his feet and knocks it home. Throws the long outlet pass to Doug Christie. Christie's being guarded by Kenny the Jet Smith. And he pulls the offensive miss, lays it up and in with Paul Millsap. We'll get a up close look at Millsap and Klay Thompson. And Smith has it flying up the court. Kenny the Jet style with the right hand finish. Here goes Ori. He's going to pull up and launch. We had a feeling. Scalabrini. That's green and good. Try to get that steal. Christie to Millsap, and Clay's going to foul him. We'll get a close look at those uniforms for just a second. Ori to Millsap. We don't want to let Ori get too open on the outside. Clay got a nice little body on him in the post. And a reach and foul on Camel. And now he's going to pause the game. All right, good. Didn't want to sit there for 2 minutes waiting for him to play. I guess he was just trying to get past the close-up cutaways. Smith and Scalabrini, two-man game. Scalabrini shows that athleticism. Who says he doesn't have a soul? Long inbound pass. We're not able to steal it. Klay Thompson, he's just going to hack Millsap every time. Millsap with the and one finish. Smith crossing over, slamming in. Doug Christie loses his dribble, and he's going to lose possession, I believe, as we tie him up. Ball coming to the Seahawks. Smith to Clay. We've been getting open shots, open dunks here. Maybe our opponent is just getting started out in this mode. And we get a reach and foul on him as we didn't have much going. That possession. Ori to check it in to Scalabrini. Scalabrini to Clay. And Clay doesn't hit. He had enough time to make that. Transition catch and shoot is good for banter. He's committing a lot of reach and fouls. Clay to get this inbound from Millsap. Clay with a green release. And we just need 2 more points for victory. Scalabrini balling out for us, as is Kenny the Jet Smith. Clay only has 3 points in this game. He pulls the rebound, kicks it out to Millsap. And he knocks that right through. 5-point difference, and we have possession. Smith to Klay Thompson. Smith on Doug Christie. Had a little bit of a look there for Scalabrini. Decided not to try to force it. Clay, defenders there. Not going to hit that one. this time. Christie into Millsap. He's moving the ball around pretty well. This time down. It's out to Ori. We're jumping at him. It's good. And the lead, which it seemed like it was never going to be in doubt, is down to just 3 points. So we better start taking it serious. Smith loses the ball. I guess it's off his leg, and it's a turnover. It's suddenly turning into a dicey proposition against Banter. Long inbounds to Doug Christie. Kick out to Ori. We got a hand up on Big Shot Bob. They pull the rebound out to Millsap. Doug Christie putting in work on the glass. But he can't hit. That one probably should have dropped for Ori. That open. Over to Scalabrini, trying to figure out who he is defending with. Here goes Clay. And he gets the shooting foul. This guy's not afraid to commit a foul. Clay is Bay. That's what we needed to hear. Clay with the elevation. Hangs on the rim with the right hand. 4-point game. Christie's got it. Shuffling back and forth to Ori. This guy wants to kick out and shoot from deep. Scalabrini with the block. This time Christie gets the reload. He was wide open. And it's just a 2-point ball game. Credit to Banter for hanging tough and staying in here. Scalabrini, he's got Ori on him. Scal's not going to have it. Good night now. With the right hand finish. All right, we're a little late to the auction house. We're going to try it. It's late night. Possibility it hasn't been picked over yet. Or if it's still running a couple minutes late, we may be there in time. So we will do our quick picks. We really don't want to see the technical because that takes forever. To reset the board. Haven't seen a Ruby for a long time. We got 3 Rubies in one night. And of course we get the dreaded technical. We got to watch the shuffle up and deal thing. We've already got McAdoo and Finley. We want Artest and McKell off the board. So this takes forever. That pink diamond for 500 coins, we're not going to get it. So let's see what we do get, or what we see. We see Bosch is there. And we don't really know if we're late or not. We'll try it for a minute or so. If it's coming, it should be coming real quick. It may have already passed. Bosch is gone. So somebody bought that for $34.5. I got a feeling we're late. And that Bosch had already been listed up there. The Goat White Mamba. I am late. Getting the word from Fresh to Death City. We'll jump it up to 4. Just look for something that doesn't belong. It's not out there. Checking these Warriors every time through. Really looking for KD. But if Steph is just crazy price, we'll take him and sell him. So there isn't one we can afford. Let's try to get a quick one and get some snipes. It's Ruby Durant. He knows his days are limited. He'll be on another franchise soon. He's going to play with Mark Madsen. And another gold card. Marco Bellinelli. All right. It's not the heroes we want, but the ones that we got. So let's take them into a game. Blacktop mode. Would like to play that same guy again, even though he did fight back and give us run there at the end. $16 I can get my daily VC bonus. I got 3 100 coin cards, so those will double and give me 600 coins unless I pull something good. Oh, it's hoops with Kenny Gaston, Derrick Rose, and Diamond Jimmy. Well, this will probably be fast, but not the way we want. All right, we're going to have to give them a good game. Had to quit yesterday. One, I had a terrible team, but the real reason was my son was going nuts early in that game after being asleep through the matchmaking part. So I just went ahead and conceded that victory. And he had beat us earlier anyhow. So Hoops got 6 picks and we got 1 out of our 2 matches last night. He's got Rose. Rose just blows away Bellinelli. Here's Marco. Marco doesn't like getting embarrassed on defense. He's gonna try to show a little pride in himself. Diamond Jimmy gives me nightmares when Fresh has him. Mark Madsen wanted to launch it, but I'm not going to let him. It's out to KD, and KD needs to hit that for me. Offline on the shot stick. Jimmy in transition to Durant. And we commit the shooting foul. It's too bad Chaos can't hop in here and get a match with us as well. Hopefully they'll get the servers running better eventually and we can get those international matchups going again. It's Seahawks and Hoops. We know how this usually goes, but about once every 4 or 5 times I'll break through and get the upset. So why not now is what I'm hoping. Mark Madsen with the dunk. Mark Madsen, dance skills 1 million. Hidden attribute. Jimmy whips it out to Derrick Rose. Back to the diamond bucket machine. And he put Durant in the windmill, and then he just made Mark Madsen want to quit. He sits there forever before he picks up the ball. Oh man. Bellinelli out to KD. And KD's going to get the little left-hand scoop to fall for us. Jimmy jams that in despite getting undercut. We're trying to injure Jimmy because we're not going to stop him any other way. Madsen back door out to Kevin. He's got Gaston on the switch. And he's able to finish inside against Kenny. Jimmy Butler. Derrick Rose has an open pop. That's going to drop. Just a 1-point difference. Oh, and Jimmy packed Durant. I thought he did enough to shake him for a little mid-range attempt at least. Butler on point defensively. Bellinelli, slow dribbling it. Hits the cutter for the lay-in. Kenny Gaston from deep. Kick out to KD. Mark Matson. Matson's not the one we're looking for. Kevin from the corner. Try to get back in position. Fresh with the dime drop in the layup. Here goes Marco Bellinelli on the handle. And Matson with a nice little give back. And Catston's waiting on Matson with the rejection. Jimmy, little lean away shot. Expected it to drop. Fresh to death, really good at those off balance leaners, creating space. Derrick Rose with the undercut, preventing the layup or the dunk. Bellinelli gets the steal. Good defense there to get out on the shooter. Durant's inside, going to get the layup. I thought Bellinelli was wide open. And there was somebody there. Jimmy steps past Matson and he rims it up and in. Seahawks and Hoops in a battle. Matson loses the handle. Butler stepping back. He's going to drop it to Gaston for the dunk. 2-point game. KD trying to catch him off guard. A little too far out there on the range. Ball's shuffling around. Derrick Rose lets it pop. Butler picks up the rebound, keeps on keeping on, and ties it at 12. KD to the hole. Kicked it out there at the end. Not going to work this time. Gaston puts him ahead. Oh, Hoops putting it on us here late in the game. It's never easy against Hoops. Even when it feels like you got a head of steam against him, he comes roaring back. Try to kick out to Durant, but the three defenders aren't going to allow it. With the reach-in foul, Bellinelli takes that inbounds, hands it off to Matson. Don't give it to Matson. Lob City for Jimmy. Trying to break that up. No luck. Kevin's got it. Over to Bellinelli. And that rattles around forever. Drops through. 14 each. I expected Fresh to just pull up and launch it because Durant kind of zombied on defense there. But instead he takes it in for the easy dunk. Here goes Bellinelli. And it's a shooting foul on Derrick Rose. We get the up close look at those hoops uniforms. Those look pretty good. Got the NBA logo, got the Jordan logo on them. We got Durant up here at the top, trying to get a rub from Bellinelli. Instead, it's the tough left-hand take. Derrick Rose was there to help defend. We're trying to steal it. Kicks over. That's Rose for the victory. And we're fortunate it doesn't drop in. Bellinelli. Durant had a look for a second, and Butler was able to yield off, get back onto KD, and we can't pick it up. Had a chance to get the steal there. Jimmy flying out, dribbling past, and we pull that rebound. Here goes KD. We'll take it in and draw the foul. Butler's all over us with the reach in. Durant's mad, saying, "Hey, that's my arm. Don't be giving me Indian burns on the inbounds, bro. I need this arm." Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler doing most of the scoring for hoops. We're able to break through and get a victory. Good game, fresh. It's always a challenge. When we play them, it feels good to get a victory here and there. Against somebody that's a league above talent-wise. He didn't have good shooters in that one. I mean, obviously Diamond Jimmy's good. The Rose is kind of in between, and then Kenny Gaston doesn't do much. So we get our flips, get a shoe, and we're going to go take a look here for a Ruby. A Ruby sniping is what we're hoping for. We're 2 minutes late to the auction house. It may be just in time. It's probably only 1 minute. My laptop runs a bit fast. It's 2 minutes on my iPhone, so that's probably accurate. Seems to get closer and closer timing-wise late in the evening, in the middle of the daytime when there's a lot of cards going up. It takes 2, 3, 4 minutes for the auction house refresh. And I think we might be a little too late this time. We'll stick with it for a minute or so. We found Russell Westbrook and Lenny Wilkins a couple tries back for some profit. And I think we're too late, as we're not seeing anything different. And it's now 3 past. So let's just jump it to 4,000. Make sure there isn't something crazy good out here. It's not Jerome Kersey or Tayshaun Prince. Alright, so I think we missed it. We're still looking for Kevin. If he's really cheap here, we'll get him. Don't expect to see him for 50. But we did get Steph Curry for 55 yesterday, so you don't know unless you look. Nothing sold. We still got a couple of good ones on the market, which will put us closer to our goal of Kevin Durant. Then maybe we'll go for Ray Allen. Maybe we'll just save up for the All-Star packs. LeBron, he wants that pink diamond to come play with him. Instead, he's got Josh McRoberts. That's even better than a pink diamond. Said nobody but me. And we're going to get an emerald. not a diamond or amethyst if it had kept sliding. It's Craig Hodges. And we're playing a Portland fan. He's got Jay Crowder, Goran Dragic, and Fat Lever. So he has a little bit of a talent edge with the ruby and the sapphire, but not by a whole lot. Wonder if it's Indian jacking that we're playing against. He is a Trailblazer fan. We'll find out in a minute. This guy's got the bull uniforms. I don't think it's Indian jacking. It's Bucket Squad, Trailblazing 06, I believe it is, or Trailblazing OG. He knocks it in from deep with Dragic. We're down by 2. Hodges to McRoberts. Defense was broken down there. We just really were not ready to shoot it. All right, here goes LeBron. He's ready to dunk it, so we'll take that. Trying to steal that inbounds. He's got everybody on the floor can shoot pretty well. McRoberts can shoot it a little bit too, so that's not too bad. And he's going to drill one from the mid-range with that funky left-hand shot. That was a tough pull for Fat Lever. We'll get that rebound. It's out to LeBron. McRoberts. That's going to fall for us. And we're up by 2 on the Bucket Squad. Early on. Jay Crowder from the corner. And that goes out of bounds. Possession over to us. LeBron's got it. Hodges met by the defender. Trying to whip that out to LeBron. Instead it's going to be out to Hodges. And that is a long shot. A little bit of a yank with the shot stick. Was doing good early. Need to make sure I keep pulling it back straight. McRoberts, his timing is quick for a big. Kind of like Ori, but left-handed and not as good. Hodges, McRoberts, still late, and that was horrible. All right, getting the controller repositioned. Finding out where 6 o'clock is. Let's knock them down from deep. We're getting open looks. LeBron has a moment to shoot it. Instead, he's going to dunk it in for us. Gordon on the handle. That's no good. LeBron pulls the rebound for us. Slapped away. That was a pretty still attempt from the Fat Lever. And now he's just trying to steal everything with the reach-in foul. And we get another long shot from McRoberts. Guy plays pretty well for a gold card. He's provided 5 points early. He's got some size and outside shooting. Dragic with the defender in good position, dropping that through. But Hodges is going to get the layup on Goran on the other side. And they step out of bounds. We'll take free possession of the ball. trying to get in a quick one and get to the auction house on time. LeBron with the elevation sensation right hand finish. It's 9-5. Seahawks and the Bucket Squad. He's just launching a lot with Dragic. Skip past to McRoberts. That gets packed. I thought he would go up and dunk that. Alright. Fat Lever, he's wide open. Missing, giving us an easier go of it. LeBron in the corner. And that's good. 11-5. And Lever, he wants the defender on him. He was wide open last time. This time he's got a player back to challenge. He's going to drill it. Roberts to LeBron. That is rejected by the rim. LeBron, he's out of energy. Doesn't matter. He can shoot it even when he's tired. From the corner and good. It's 13-7. We are rolling right now. McRoberts pulls that rebound. Over to Hodges. Sets his feet. To LeBron. Nobody's there. But he's not going to hit it in his cold spot. Dragic, the floater. Pretty. So it's a 5-point game. Let's just go hammer this in with LeBron James. We are running pretty quick ahead of the auction house, so as long as we can score in the next possession or two, we'll be back on track. Time-wise, here's LeBron. He's going to wrap it up with another dunk. We get 142 MT. We get to see Paul George flexing. And we go to the pick board. We haven't seen anything good in a long time. We're due for a good flip. Kevin McHale needs to come home to the Seahawks now. Get 3 points instead. We get some MT. That's always welcome. And we get to reset the lineup. We were towards the end of it anyways. We don't have anyone new, so we'll stick with the same group for the time being. We're early, so let's go ahead and draft our squad. It'll be Isaiah Thomas heading it up. We keep getting golds. Wouldn't mind McRoberts again. But it's Tybo Cephalosha. And another gold buddy. And it looks like Hodges again. This time it's a gold version of him. So we haven't sold anything as of yet. We'll keep on sniping. Sunday should be lots of players on buying our cards. If we can find any good deals tonight. So that is the current board. And we got a minute or two to wait until it refreshes. Feels like we're just getting started, but we started so late, it's already going to be quitting time in an hour or so. We'll try to be on normal time tomorrow. And the next couple days after that, I should be on a little bit in the daytime before the evening stream as well. Just waiting for a couple minutes to pass so we can go sniping. We are within 1 minute of it now, as it's 4 past the hour. I'm just looking at my phone, waiting for it to say 5 past. We'll start jumping in, looking for something besides Hondo, John Havlicek. And we're now 5 past. We'll start hitting it. I haven't heard of it coming out early, but it wouldn't surprise me knowing 2K if it didn't publish 2 minutes quick sometime either. So far, that hasn't been the case, at least when I've been trying to find cards to buy and sell. Looking for a strange face out of this collection of Havliceks. And Squidward saying it refreshes at 04. It wouldn't surprise me if it did, or if it's going to start doing that. Today, when I've been sporadically on, it's been 2 or 3 minutes late, but it's been timing up better here. Late in the evening, early morning, depending where you are. I guess it's even Sunday now in Hawaii, so Sunday everywhere. And we got an even number of Havliceks after a bunch of odd numbers. We see Chris Webber. I don't think he's really worth it. I don't know. Maybe I should buy it. Webber's not going for a whole lot. Let's just look him up. If he's still there, we'll buy him. If not, we didn't lose much. So that's the cheapest Webber by a bit, so we'll buy it. Not much competition here late at night, so that is fortunate. The daytime fast fingers guys would have drilled me. So the cheapest Webber, we're looking to find the low price. 34, 44. Alright, so there's a bunch at 45. Like a ton. So we're just going to go 50 coins lower, and we will enjoy a little profit on C-Web. It's not crazy money, but hey, profit is profit. We're going to check for Amethyst Golden State Warriors. If there's one we can afford, we'll buy it. It's Monday in New Zealand already. Time is flying. We see Kevin for 68. That seems pretty fair. But we don't have 68, so we're not going to get him. Since we're here, we'll look at the DeMarcus Cousins market. Found one pretty cheap the other night. So now I think I'm always going to find one. Alright, let's play a game. And then we'll try to snipe again. Oh, no problem, Squidward. Yeah, we're Xbox One. Seems like we are the minority on Twitch and in the gaming community. But I was pulled in thinking that there would be a lot of cool games for Connect, at least a decent golf game. That didn't happen, so I got the Connect looking at me, not doing a whole lot else. They took away the fitness app, which was pretty cool. We're going to play against our buddy Hoops. He's got Diamond Tony, Kevin Love, and Sasha Vujicic. And he is lights out with that Parker. Got a couple gold cards to run with Isaiah. At least we get the ball first, so we got that going for us. Shuffling it around. Try to hit it to Cephalosha for a dunk or a layup attempt. Tony Parker's got other plans. And Kevin Love doesn't hit that corner shot, so we get to stay even for a minute at least. Hoops usually plays angry if we get a victory against him and we run into him again that night, so this might be ugly for the Seahawks. Isaiah jumped pass to Cephalosha. Cephalosha shot that like the shot clock was about to expire. Maybe it was. I wasn't looking at it. Jump pass, and it works back out to Tony Parker. And we get a rebound. It's still scoreless early on. Hodges in control. Out to Tybo. I was just trying to pump fake it. Oh man, can't make these mistakes against Hoops. Isaiah tried to kick it out last minute. It's out of bounds. Well, I'm hoping they're going to make a Kinect Golf for the Xbox One because there's Rory McIlroy and there's the golf club, and neither one has Kinect support. So we're getting kind of late in the game with this console. There's not much news with Kinect, so I've kind of given up the ghost on it. I used to check Google every month, at least a couple times a month, to see if there's a new game coming out, but so far nothing. And this Kinect works a lot better than the previous Kinect or like Wii or Wii U, any of that stuff. But Hodges to beat the buzzer, and that hits the back rim and out. I do play the Rory. I got it at Costco, which is a big warehouse membership club thing that we have here in the U.S. I don't know if they have it in Australia. But I picked it up at Costco for $10. It was on clearance, so I bought myself a copy and one for my brother. I like the golf club a bit better because you can make the custom courses. So I've made some of the local courses around here that I've played a lot. But Rory seems like a pretty cool game. I just haven't got into it playing a whole lot. But I do like it. Oh, so you guys do have Costco there. I thought it may have just been here in the U.S. Didn't realize it was also international. So I was surprised to see it for just $10. Like it had only been out for maybe 3 or 4 months. So it wasn't like it had been out for 2 years and they had some leftovers. It was a pretty good price on it, so I jumped on it for me and my brother. My brother's also into golf, so playing a little Rory McIlroy. And that Rory McIlroy game came with discount tee times through teeoff.com, which is like Golf Now. You can use to get some good cheap prices for your golf. So I ended up actually saving more than $10 for those coupons. So it was just a win-win-win deal. Hodges hits it to Cephalosha for the dunk. Yeah, it's got really nice graphics, and it has some of the pro courses on it. Shoot, like the swing and everything's pretty cool with it too. So yeah, if you pick it up used or you pick it up cheap, it's worth having. It's fun. So we're in the battle with Hoops. He's got Diamond Tony out here. We got Pink Diamond Isaiah. And then we have a collection of others. Tybo launching and missing from deep. Step back dagger from Kevin Love. And there's like Connect Sports, and there's one fighting game that I have too that, you know, they make use of the Connect, but I just really haven't got as much use out of that peripheral as I thought I would when the decision came out to pick a console as they were coming to market a few years back. And Diamond Tony drills it from deep. Zeke to the hole with the dunk. And Microsoft was so pushing it, you had to have it in the console at the beginning. Now you don't have to buy it, so it's all tied. He's got Kevin Love dialed in and timed. It's 8 each. Zeke over to Craig Hodges. Got to be careful. This guy can steal it. Hodges, man, that is a slow shot. It was also offline, but took a while for that to launch. I don't really like the Emerald Hodges, so I'm not a fan of the golden version of him. He's working on Vujacic. Cephalosha trying to rub away from Love, and he gets fouled by Kevin Love. Cephalosha, that is the stuff of nightmares with that little smile. I don't think he looks like that in real life, but that looked kind of crazy. Here's the check-in. Parker to Zeke. Cephalosha's just got a launch. Shot clock was about to expire. Tony to Love. We're there to challenge, but Love's got that nice little hook in the lane. We're down a bucket. Well, we'd like to get the outside shooting going. Just not happening so much with this group. Also, credit to Hoops. Good defender. He's not wanting to give up any open looks from downtown. And we got Hodges sandwiched in there. We're running around. Love's spotting up and knocking it in on us. We're down 3, getting towards the end of this match. We need something good to happen. We got our best player with it. Hodges, you got to space out, bro. Said it's Tybo. Not going to get that. Pulls his own miss. Zeke. That goes through. It's just a long one-pointer. He was standing on the line, I think. Here goes Tony. Problem is Tony's out here with a bunch of other shooters. So if you bring the double, I really need Hoops to have one good player because he has a lot in his collection, and 2 bad shooters, so I can double on his star. So I have a shot. Zeke can't hit it. Cephalosha got a hand on it, got us some MT, but Parker takes it away. Kick out to Love, and he loves shooting up, and 2-pointers, knocks it in. Down by 4. Zeke to Hodges. We get a dunk, but we want to get going from the outside. Cephalosha playing pretty well for a gold. He's got 7 of our 10. Here goes Tony up the side, trying to shove Tony out of bounds. This is Sasha from deep. And we dodge a bullet there. Little lob to Cephalosha. He did well to gather and put that up and in. Just down by 2. But the problem is the playmaker is also a great shooter. He's got good shooters teamed up with him. Love rolling to the rack. Love's got 9 of the 14. We cannot give up any more points in this game. try to put on the fancy dribbles. Parker says, "Nah, that's not going to get it." We take the loss against Fresh to Death City. Good game, Fresh. And we got time for a couple more games. Right now, we got time for a snipe. We just have the one flip. Or at least an attempt to snipe. We'll go see what is there. Unlucky to get paired against Fresh. He's better than I am. I'm happy when I beat him because I feel like I did something really good, but that's few and far in between. So we're refreshing. It says 3:20 right now as we get over here. So last time it was about 2 minutes late. Looking for somebody that isn't Havlicek. Can't get away with this in the daytime. The cards are just bought out ridiculously fast. There's Bosch for 28. We'll take him if we can get him. We get a little golden or green trophy, so Bosch is in the house. We will increase the filter. Look for something else that doesn't belong. Not seeing it that time, so let's find out what Bosch is going for at the moment. I don't think a whole lot, but 28's a good price on him. So there's Bosch. Alright, let's lower that down. Figure out a price point. So there's a couple at $4,000. We'll go $39.5. Make about $1,000 on Chris Bosch. Hopefully it'll sell. I'm gonna lose my mind if we see Kevin Durant for like 48,000 and we don't have the coins to get it. Might have to go quick sell a bunch of cards and then get back and find out somebody else bought them out. So there's nothing super cheap. And there really shouldn't be, but you never know. We're looking for DeMarcus Cousins. He's not out there for cheap. So here we go. Playing another game or two. Now it's going to be Amethyst Curry. We want to get that diamond. We click on him. Oh, it's even better. It's gold. And it is Markieff Morris. Yeah, you're probably right. I should probably just wait till Monday and get him with the packs dropping. So is it Monday for sure that they're coming out? Because somebody in the stream had said Tuesday is what they were hearing. And we get lynched, so we didn't get a good combination here. Then we get to see our club again. See the Russell Westbrook logo. He's got Tayshaun. He's got Marcus Morris. So we got the Morris twins playing each other. He's got Embed. Oh, yeah, you're right. That makes sense. That everything will start dropping so people can be loaded up. This guy's got some black uniforms with a kind of a starburst looking sequins or something on there. Get a better look at them eventually. We got the steal. Steph hides behind the screen. It was way offline, but it drops. It's Seahawks and Goats. We're trying to steal it from the Goats. It's Mr. Buckets 2. So either he's a fan of buckets or basketball. Maybe both. Maybe this guy has a nice collection of buckets. Feeds his livestock with them. He drops in the 2-point jumper with Tayshaun. Curry's on the handle. He's got the long defender guarding him. Jump pass over to Morris. That gets stripped and stolen. Tayshaun with the jump pass into embed. The Morris brothers guarding each other. Marcus shakes Markeith and knocks it in. So this guy's hit a couple 2-pointers early on. We'd like to spring Curry. That is beyond Curry's range. And we turn it over. Tayshaun working on Steph. He hits the cutter for the dunk. We're down 3 early on. Prince doing a good job of disrupting Curry's handles here. It's forced me to terminate the dribble a couple times early on in this match. And we get a reach and foul this time. Might get to see those uniforms a little closer if it gets away. Not this time. Steph launches. We're late on the release, and it's no good. Tayshaun playmaking out to, I think it's Morris. It's not good. He's got that center to pull the rebound. Here goes Tayshaun. And the big fella can shoot it as well. That's off the front rim and out, though. George Lynch bringing it up court. Try to get it over to Steph. These long-armed defenders stick a hand up and get the steal on us. Tayshaun sizing up Curry, calling for a screen. Hiding behind it, tries to jump pass out of it. That's out of bounds. Over to us. Looks like he's just standing there with Tayshaun. Maybe not. We're going to launch it. And it's good over the outstretched arms of Embed. Opponent seems to be a little distracted for a second. That's fine. Need all the help I can get. Guy's doing a lot of jump passing. It's like he's deciding to pass at the last instant. Morris gets the rebound. Reload is good. We're giving up a lot of length in this matchup. Steph trying to get past Tayshaun. Tayshaun's a matchup nightmare for Curry so far. Waits for Lynch to space out. We'll give him a try. That's no good. Embed again from deep. Center with range. Putting us down by 5. Seahawks and Goats. Curry just trying to shake Prince, and we step out of bounds with him. This one is getting ugly. going to switch off of the X defender to the B defender. Guard on Morris. Well, that's not guarding when you go to double team. Morris drills it. This guy's shooting well with everybody. Credit to the GOATs. Steph in transition. And even Curry can't get it to fall from deep, so if I can't hit it with Steph, who am I going to hit it with? From the outside, Curry's got the defensive switch against the big. Kicks it over to Morris. Strips free momentarily. We don't get possession. Morris pulls the rebound. We're getting crushed on the boards. And we're down by 8 points. Curry bringing it up court. And either Tayshawn's bothering him or we're doing something wrong, because that is no good. Here's another dunk. And we're getting stomped in this game. We should be there for a snipe attempt, though. So at least we got something going good out of this fast, ugly loss. Morris. And that's long, shot real early. Everything you can do wrong, I'm doing it. Getting it out of my system. Curry with the steal. To Lynch. And I thought it was going to be a dunk. Instead, we turned it over. Maybe a little unlucky, but I'm playing pretty poorly in this one, Chaos. Appreciate the support, but we play good defense on Morris, but he gets it in. We need to reel off 11 straight points. Steph whipping out to Morris. That won't go. All right. The Patriots would have been disappointed in me. No comeback. No ticker tape parade after that destruction. Got beat so fast that we're early to the auction house. By a few minutes, we'll throw some shoes onto our players if they need them. We get to add a card. Patriots lose the Super Bowl. Falcons fans rejoice. We'll draft our club too, so we don't have to do that when we come back. It'd be nice to get something besides some cruddy gold card, but what is it? You know it is the gold, not that amethyst duo there. Shannon Anderson. Ugh. And let's see what else we can get. There's a couple Reebies. Alright, we're going to get a Reebie at least. And it's Sam Jones. We're just filling the time. Give Harden a contract or two. Clay is Bay. He doesn't need a contract or a shoe right now, though. Hey, it's Walking Canoe. It's going good, buddy. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having a cool weekend. We just got smoked. We haven't been losing that bad most of the night, but that was an ugly one. Got a few decent snipes in, so got that going for us. We're waiting for the refresh at 35. Try to find something else to make some money on. Yeah, it was a blowout. I think I lost by 10 or 11. I had Amethyst Curry, which I really like, but I had 2 gold cards and The other guy was shooting well, so credit to him. But it was an embarrassing loss. So we're 35 past the hour now. We're looking for something that's listed wrong on the weekend that we can make some coins on. Oh, I didn't know that about Canoe. FIFA Superstar. I like to play FIFA as well. Haven't been playing it on stream. Only a couple times this season. Been more into 2K and Madden this fall and winter. But I wouldn't mind hopping in and playing a little FIFA against anybody else that's into it. And we see somebody different for a change. Bosch at 29 isn't bad. Weber at 35. I think we should probably leave it. So we got Bosch at 29. We have one out there on the auction house already. I think he's at 39.5, so we'll not undercut ourselves. Look for a little profit on Bosch. Hopefully he will sell. We'll definitely get more than 2,800 coins for him though, so we'll list him up. Play another game or two and try to snipe in between the games. I think Walking Canoe is just being modest. But he says he's okay. Got a feeling he will destroy me if we hop on and play. But we'll have to try to get the teams together sometime. Canoe, are you playing on Xbox One as well, or are you on PlayStation 4? We're playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. He's got Sean Kemp, Porzingis, and Elton Brand. So each team's got a Ruby. We each got a 90 overall player and a gold, so it's pretty fair. Squads. Apparently there's no scoreboard, so I don't know this guy's team. Okay, it's the Trap Lords. It's out to Shannon Anderson. Back out to Jones. That was shot only about halfway up the meter, but it drops in. Alright. Trying to get a feel for Sam Jones. Elton Brand loses the dribble. Out to Porzingis and the Unicorn. Drills it in. Oh, I think PS4 is probably the right thing. I just made the mistake of going with the Xbox when they launched, so that is a shame we can't get the teams matched up against each other. Get it into Jones for the layup. Feed from Finley. So we cannot leave that Porzingis open. I think I'll defend on Brand. This guy's got a huge length advantage with a couple bigs. Actually, everybody on his team is big. Kemp, Porzingis, and Elton Brand. He doesn't have much ball handling. We should get some steals and strips on him. But he finds Brand for the Dunkaroo. Sam Jones going to be just flying down the court on these guys. That gets partially rejected by Kemp, though. Porzingis is open. He decides to back out. Probably could have dunked that on us. Well, I guess he's still going to dunk it on us. That was sick. And we see Beanstalk is here. Hello, Beanstalk. Thank you for coming in. Hope you're having a great weekend. Canoe is a regular. Stops by from time to time. Checks us out. We appreciate the love and support and the views as we get an open launch with Finley, and that is off the rim hard. This Porzingis plays pretty well. Didn't know there was a limited Porzingis in the game, but we're dealing with it right now. He's got a bunch of bigs, and we have a bunch of smalls, so we'll see how this matchup plays out. Tough little fadeaway, and he knocks it in. So we're getting all the good FIFA players on. Good thing I'm not on FIFA. I'd be getting laughed at right now. I think I'm only on level 9 in the Ultimate Team. Haven't played it very much this season. Sean Kemp loses the handle. We should be getting steals against all these 7-footers and near 7-footers. Finley's going to dunk that home for us and tie it up. Brand over to Porzingis. Seems like he just wants to go with Porzingis a lot. That's fine. We'll give a little double. Pull that rebound with Sam Jones. Wanted Finley to space out. He does not, or it takes too long to do it. Jones gets a crack and misses off the front rim. A little late on the release. Porzingis, defender on him. I was thinking about doing Madden. I think I will do that soon. I have like 160,000 MT, and I may as well just go and rip a bunch of packs and play a few solos. Maybe do a live game in the seasons mode. So if you're interested in seeing it, I will do it tomorrow, late night, whenever you're able to get in. If you're able to come tomorrow, I don't ever expect anybody to be here, but if you're here, I'll do it. If not, I'll save it for the next time you come in. As soon as you say hi, we'll finish up whatever we're doing, and we'll do some pack openings and a little Madden play for chaos, as the NFL has came to an end, but we still have some coins over there. Might as well spend them and see what we can get. Madden tomorrow. All right, we're doing Madden tomorrow, switching it up. Have a 94 overall Madden squad, which probably isn't that great now in the game, considering a lot of the good cards are coming out. I think there was a 99 Brady I saw from the Madden Ultimate Team Twitter deal. Came out for his MVP performance. And I've been seeing people getting crazy pulls late in the season. They got all the ridiculous cards out. I know there's a new Marshawn Lynch out as well, which would be fun to play with. Try to kick that out to the shooter. Too much congestion. We turn it over. Kemp in transition takes the foul. We get an up close look at these green and gold Utah Jazz uniforms. Elton Brand, trying to slap it away from Brand. Kicks it out to the Rain Man. And we're able to get the strip. It's off of Sean Kemp. So I uploaded that video of the Kemp dunk where he injures Eddie Jones, as you guys already know, I think. But when I looked up the Rain Man, I always thought Sean Kemp's version of the Rain Man was rain, like wet rain falling from the sky in Seattle. But it's actually rain, like Rain of Terror. So all these years, I was thinking it was one thing, it was the other. Similar to the old Shaquille O'Neal rap song, You Can't Stop the Rain. Finley from downtown. We finally get something to fall from deep, and we're up by 2. Here goes Porzingis. He's trying to stop and pop on us, and he will. We're running into his back, and he still made it. Nice concentration from Trap Lord, our opponent. Sam Jones to Shannon Anderson. Jones is a good outside shooter. We'll let him launch. It's a green light special. And we're up by 3. Yeah, Finley's like the best card I have, at least for my eyes and my timing to shoot from the outside with. And Porzingis, he's just not going to give up. He's keeping his team in this. We're up just 1 point right now. Sam Jones working on Elton Brand. Elton Brand showing some good defense. Getting the hand in on the little guy. Then he commits the reach and foul. Jones tries to turn the corner. Brand up for the challenge. Let's see if we can't screen some of these big guys off and create a open look. And we will get one. as Kemp flies by. Elton Brand, default point guard of this team. Here goes Elton. We're able to block it with, I don't know who got that block. I think it was Sam Jones. We have a chance to close out. Finley's spacing out. A couple of tall, athletic guys running at him. So we don't try to shoot it the first time. Second time we do. He was hiding behind Shannon Anderson, but we get the miss. Porzingis, he wants to back out and fire. We're already aware of what he wants to do, so we got Jones out there. He launches anyways. We get that rebound. Shannon Anderson on the handle. Seems like I should be destroying a team full of 7-footers, but I'm not. Finley, and that doesn't go. Oh man, how many closeout chances will I get? He throws it out of bounds. Oh wow, I bet that was a ridiculous card. I didn't pay that good of attention last year. Once I got the Diamond Koozie reward, I don't think I played it a whole lot more beyond that. And that looked like a good shot from Finley, so we can't put this away. Porzingis to tie it. Felt like that would go in the way this is going. Diamond Clay is a card that I will go nuts for if he comes out in this version, as we're playing it a lot this year. Jones to Anderson, back to Jones. There's shot blockers inside. Anderson, can that go in? Nope. I don't know how many closeout shots I've had now. It feels like 5 or so. Here's Porzingis. It's a long 1-point attempt. Here's Finley taking the rebound. Let's stop shooting from deep. See, the thing is, he's giving me that outside shot, it seems like, where I'm at least getting it. So we finally get a dunk. Beanstalk is a Cavs fan. Well, can't blame him. They are a good team. And Porzingis with another dunk. Sam Jones to Finley. Back out to Jones. Let's see if we can't get a dunk or something easy here. Try to get that to Finley, cutting to the hoop. It's knocked out of bounds. Trap Lord Chop has to pause it. For some reason, maybe he's trying to get rid of the close-ups. I don't know. There goes Jones. And that is a shooting foul. This guy likes to pause a little too much for my taste. We're still going to get the close-up anyways, so. Trying to screen off. Let's see if Finley can't get this victory. Kick out to Jones. Kemp's all over him. Floater. Oh, don't take forever, Jones. And that's no good. Porzingis to tie it, and it's through. Ugh. All right, let's just settle down, and we get the victory. Jones on the handle. He gets past his defender. Nobody is spotted up for an open launch. Anderson to Jones. And finally, we get the closeout. Yeah, LeBron's like absolutely my least favorite guy. I appreciated that he stepped up and tried to get Hillary elected. I'm very far to the left politically, so I did appreciate that about LeBron, but he's someone that I hope the Warriors are able to beat, or actually I'd be happy to see him leave in the first round. But I have to respect him. Super talented player. Came straight out of high school and has had a tremendous career. Well, it's all right. I mean, if you're a LeBron fan, some people are just fans of a certain player. You can follow your player wherever he goes. And LeBron's had success and numerous rings in Miami and Cleveland. So we are a minute early. We see Weber still sitting out there. We passed on that one. Not a lot of action late at night. Makes it a little easier to find a snipe worth buying and actually buy it out. So now it should be 50 past. We're going to keep hopping in. Hopefully we'll see something that we want. We got Russell Westbrook earlier. One of the better snipes I've gotten. Under 3,500 coins. We're just looking for the refresh and some different faces. It's been pretty laggy tonight. Could take a couple minutes. We got the Aussie population in, or at least folks that Chaos knows here in the late night. Haven't seen Ballistic Beast in tonight. He's usually like sending me whispers, hey, sell off all your cards, buy some packs. Can I be a moderator? He has to be a moderator his first couple minutes here from Perth, Australia. Hope he's doing well. And we see it is now an even number of Havliceks. So either one got bought out or something else has been listed and it's just Havliceks, which we don't want to be the case. We'll keep trying for a couple minutes. I know some people have it dialed into the second, so they claim, but it seems pretty random to me when these show up. Chaos knows quite a few of the Australian Twitch streamers and personalities. That's awesome. We're getting kind of late on this window. It may have already pushed. If it did, it's just Havliceks this time, which is disappointing, but what can you do? Probably going to get in one more game and one more snipe attempt fresh. Or at least that's what I'm feeling like at the moment. Sometimes I take a tough loss and I can't handle it, and I want to keep going and see if I can't go to bed happy with a victory. It doesn't seem like anything is coming up here, so I think we're already 3 past. Yeah, I think it was just Havliceks. Let's go. Let me take it up to 4,000, see if there's something that's stuck out there for a while. Tayshawn and Weber. Yeah, that's just a mess. We'll make sure there isn't that Durant that we want sitting out here for free. Curry for 65. So nothing good. And we'll look at Cousins. And he's not out there. So let's play one. And we'll try one more time. Get James Harden some work. There is a sea of gold cards we'll try to avoid. I'm in California. It is really late. Almost 4 a.m. I stream late in the evenings. Well, I'll start at a reasonable time in the evenings and go through till the early morning because I'm watching my 3-month-old, soon to be 4-month-old son. So my wife gets to sleep a bit, then I get to sleep a bit, and she takes over and spends time with him. So we are on the West Coast here in the U.S. We get a couple of golden teammates. We'll see how this goes with Serge Ibaka and Dion Waiters. And we're playing USA basketball. He's got Drummond, DJ Augustine, and Antetokounmpo. So that's why sometimes you'll be able to hear the lullaby children's music in the background. I have it playing right now. I don't know if it's getting picked up by the mic, but that's for the baby, not for me to stay calm or anything. I usually don't get upset and break a controller or lose my mind, but it's for him, it's not for me. So we're playing Killer Cause, or Killer Kilos, I guess it is. He's got some gray and red unis. We got Harden in the corner. It took a while to cycle it to him, so we won't launch that. Instead, it's Ibaka to the rack. I would at least leave on my music through the game in the menus, but I got a copyright claim from YouTube the first time I uploaded for the Outcast song, so I turned out all the music in the game. Eventually, if I get that OBS software running and get this all set up with the desktop, I'll have some tunes in here that you guys can pick from the playlist. Try to make it as nice as I can for anybody watching. But we're not there yet. We're just starting out, kind of in the infancy of the stream. And something that I expect to be doing for a while with the baby and my wife needing some good rest in the evening. So it's good making the friends and getting to talk sports with you guys night in, night out. Some Taylor Swift. I'll let you guys do the DJing. I'll just bore you with my basketball stories and my hot takes on things. Harden launches from deep, gets it in. We're up 4-1 early on. Drummond, not much of a factor offensively, unless he's dunking it here. And we got Ibaka to kind of wall him off, so. Sure enough, he does take it in with Drummond. Drummond didn't like me insulting him like that. In terms of weeks, I have been probably on for like 4 weeks or so on the mic. I didn't realize so many people were at least on the mic when I started out, because I hadn't watched Twitch a whole lot, and I would just turn it on through the Xbox app before intermittently to let people watch, but it doesn't work out for retention. So I got the laptop out here where I can chat with anybody that comes through and has a question, and I got the mic hooked up. I've popped on the Kinect a few times. Not really my favorite thing to do, but I'm looking at getting some crazy outfits, just kind of looking weird for something different when I am going to be hopping on there eventually from time to time. But yeah, we haven't been streaming all that long, at least with the microphone on. So he launches in the corner. We pull that rebound with Ibaka. Ibaka's so slow bringing it up court. He sets it up to Harden, and that's not going to drop late on the release. He runs to the corner. That misses. Drummond with the offensive pull. Giannis from deep. We slammed into him. That just hits the backboard. John Waiters. Try to kick that across to Harden. Instead, it hits the backboard. Onto the Kumbo with the slam dunk. So I'm a fan of the Azzurri. My ethnic background is Italian, and Francesco Totti is in supposedly his last season again, and he's so slow that I don't have too much fun playing with him in FIFA. And unfortunately, Balotelli has really dropped off, so there are not that many great Italian players to play with in the FIFA game. So that kind of hurts my interest in building my Azzurri Forever squad. But I suspect now that the NFL's over, I'll probably play a little FIFA from time to time for a break from 2K. And we get fouled. Trying to pass the ball around. Onto Tecumbo on Harden. Waiters is probably the guy I should be going with here against Augustine. Waiters flexing on us as he runs back down the court. We're playing Killicali 408, so he's from nearby. My area code is 209. 408 borders it to the west. Antetokounmpo guarded by Harden, trying to back him down. And Harden just plays a good defense all on his own. We got Waiters spotting up, launching it. That's not going to get it. Ibaka with the rebound, kicked it out to the wrong man. Harden should have been open, but we passed it back to Waiters for the steal. Yeah, definitely. I'm happy to play some FIFA. With you guys being in Australia, it'll have to be something that we either switch games, or like tomorrow night we got it planned to start out with Madden and play some Madden games. But definitely we'll hop on and play a little bit. I'm not super great at it. A few years back on Xbox 360, I made it into the top league on FIFA Ultimate Team. But I was playing FIFA not exclusively, but more than any other game at that time. I do have one of the Call of Duty games, not the one that just came out, but one that was out for about like a year and a half now. My brother and I were playing through it, but then the baby came, so haven't been playing that with him. Obviously, I have all the Xbox Gold download games that they give us month to month. Then I have like random stuff like the Zumba game that my wife likes, so we got that for her. And he drills it from deep. But mostly I play sports games and enjoy those. My brother likes the shooting, first-person shooter games, so I'll play those with him a little bit. Drummond with a steal. And Killa Kilo's trying to come back on us here. He gives a little pump fake and the lay-in. Like, we played through Halo when it came out together. My brother's in his mid-50s, so he doesn't have as much time to play as I do. But if he wants to play with something, I don't mind getting into it with him, and we hook up and talk our way through it. So here goes Waiters, little elevation sensation with the right-hand finish. We're up by 3. We'd like to close out the stream with a victory and maybe a good snipe. It's only 3 minutes till the refresh window comes, but it is running a little late, so we have a shot to get over there if we can wrap this up on our opponent. But he's doing pretty well, and Drummond's going to get the dunk. Just a 2-point game. Harden, he's going to kick it out to Ibaka, and we're just not shooting it well. That was offline as well. Tried shooting with the button a little bit in the practice mode today, just didn't feel right to me. But I might switch over, getting some advice that maybe button shooting is better. And my son is starting to fuss a little bit, so he's getting hungry. So this is last one for sure. I'm trying to slap that away. Better stop before I forfeit the game with too many reach-in fouls. Now, my son doesn't have his pacifier, so let's give him that. That might help a bit as I almost turn it over here. My son's rejecting me as well. Slap the pacifier out and put his hand in his mouth. Getting blocked on both ends. Now this guy's committing a bunch of reach-ins. He might be frustrated. In the 408 area code. Excuse me. Clearing my throat. Ibaka from deep. Man, it felt like that was a good shot, but it doesn't drop for us. Drummond's starting to score a bit. It's just a 1-point game. We get another reach in. He keeps on reaching in. We'll get the forfeit victory. This game is slowing to a crawl in pace. Waiters, I wish he had spotted out for the shot. Said it's Harden. That's not going to get it. We get the putback dunk with Ibaka. Canoe got a hat trick. That's not easy to do in FIFA, to get 3 with the same player. Augustine with a hand up. Misses. Long rebound to Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to Drummond. He pump fakes this out of the way and scores. Here goes Ibaka. He's going to set up waiters. We get the green release. And it is now the refresh window. So if we could score on that next basket, we might just get a snipe. Antetokounmpo, that was super high degree of difficulty shot. Waiters try to elevate on everybody. Augustine not going to have it. Yeah, this guy's hacking on us a lot. So, Walking Canoe, do you play a lot of the FIFA Ultimate Team? We're just going to take the closeout victory. This guy's hacking on us, and it's late night, so let's try to get a snipe. We'll take the freebie win. Because Ultimate Team's the version I've played extensively. I haven't got into, I think it's called the Pro Leagues, where you can manage the franchise and whatnot. We get the ad card. And we get the tech, so we're just getting all the good stuff here to wrap it up. We get to see what's still out there. We are 257 games above 500 in Blacktop, and we're going to get a single point, so maybe we'll get something exciting here. We're kind of racing the clock as it's 2 minutes past the auction house expected refresh time. We see Bosch for 35, so it has refreshed already. We don't want Bosch that high. We'll just skip up in a few increments here. Look for something rare. Be nice to find Draymond out here. So you guys are on the pro clubs. All right. When I hop on, I'll probably just play a couple of Ultimate Team matches and hope to not embarrass myself. I should probably go in and practice before I hop on stream because I am rusty. We're just going to make sure that there isn't a good Golden State card out here that we can buy for 42,000, which would be a steal. And we'll also look for DeMarcus Cousins. We're just looking for a crazy price. We're not going to get it. So sorry about the shorter stream tonight. It just worked out that way that I didn't get on early. Had company for Valentine's Day, had the in-laws over. And then we had a hard time getting the baby to rest. He's rested pretty well through these 3.5, 4 hours we've been on, but we'll draft our squad for tomorrow night, and we'll hope to see you guys all back. We're going to be playing Madden tomorrow. We'll definitely play some 2K as well, but we're going to play Madden and rip packs when Canoe and Fresh to Death are here to witness it. Hopefully we'll do something good and entertaining. And if Walking Canoe is able to make it in and wants to see a little FIFA, Sunday night will just be alternate sports night. We'll do a little bit of everything. So we got David West, Byron Scott, and Sean Marion. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I know in Australia the weekend's probably over, but we're still halfway through it here in the U.S. And we'll see you guys all whenever we get to see you. Take care. Thank you for the support and the views. Good night.